Welcome back everyone. Yesterday we took down our first Jedi Target on top of Nar Shaddaa, and today Lord Vader is going to be sending us on a new world to hunt down another Jedi Target, so let's dive in.
Master Kota is dead?
Yes.
His lightsaber. My spies have located another Jedi. Kazdan Paratus is far more powerful than you. I do not expect you to survive. But if you destroy him, you'll be one step closer to your destiny.
The Emperor?
Yes. Only together can we defeat him.
I will not fail you, my master.
Amazing. It looks just like the Jedi Temple on Coruscant.
Proxy, are you picking up any communications?
Too many to decipher. I can hear thousands of droids all calling out to each other. This is where all droids go to die.
Set us down as close to that thing as you can.
I'll do my best, but there are not many clearings. You'll need to approach the temple on foot.
I'm returning to low orbit. Scanners show you'll need to make it through that large hyperdrive core in front of you. Once on the other side, you should be able to reach the junk temple. Good luck.
Yeah, we know we are in big trouble when some nutcase Jedi recreated the entire Jedi Temple out of a scrap heap. Like this is this is Raxus Prime, and at this point in galactic history, it's basically just a gigantic landfill for the whole galaxy.
You're going to need to find a way to get through that hyperdrive core.
Yep.
Is there anything nearby you could use as a makeshift explosive?
Pretty sure a force push can just blow up the wall, but yeah, the game over here wants us to use all these like discarded, I guess, engines, and just reactivate them with force lightning in order to basically blow open that weak spot of the wall. Oh, that reminds me, speaking of force lightning, I get to spend our saved up skill points for force lightning, and we can see just from the cost, the force lightning is supposed to be the best abilities in the game. And over here, this is just a little...
I'm picking up scraps of Rhodey's communication. You're approaching some sort of salvage operation.
Yep.
I'll deal with them.
Yep. And these scavenger skiffs are one of the... Yeah, so the scavenger skiffs are this mission's bonus objectives, kind of like the TIE fighters from yesterday. And those heavy Rhodian defenders basically use the same types of attacks that the Gatling gun troopers from yesterday used, so that's another good spot where our defense upgrades are going to save us a little bit of trouble. I think this holocron gives us immunity. Yep. So basically with the immunity you can just tank as many of these shots as you can, and more importantly it allows us to just move around this toxic, kind of like a radiated pool over here, where it otherwise would do massive amount of damage to us. Let me try to take a swim over there and risk a death. Yeah, so you see how much damage you are taking just from that like quick dip into the water. I guess that's not a water, whatever that is. But yeah, there are actually 3 of those jet engines. So that there are the 2 that are used, and then over there there's actually another one. And I think we can use these debris to shoot down these skiffs as well. Does that not work? I guess not. I don't think we'll be able to get 10 just from the outside over here. But later on in the level, we'll be able to find more of those gifts as well. So that's not really anything to worry about.
Eclipse to Starkiller. We're picking up a lot of movement beyond that hyperdrive core.
Okay. But yeah, basically, because this is kind of like the junkyard of like this section of the galaxy, these scavengers have basically set up shop over here because nobody's going to bother coming anyway, and they can just scavenge as many parts as they want over here, and then they can sell it to the highest bidder, basically. Oh, and I need to pick up some of the other combat arts later on, after we get past this section. Didn't kill the Jawa. Okay, well, I guess he gets to live. It's his lucky day. And these melee Rhodians over here, you can so they have the same kind of gravitation device like that 80. What was that? The 80 KT. But because now we have force lightning, we can actually shoot lightning from off. We can actually short out their gravity device with our force lightning. And basically any kind of robotic parts in this game can be shorted out with force lightning, so later on we'll see some of the other tougher like droid enemies, then those can be interrupted with force lightning as well. But these guys, yeah, with that ground pound attack, they are particularly annoying, so it's nice to have kind of like a quick fix to just interrupt whatever attack sequence they are normally doing. Okay, is there a holocron over here? No. Oh, I almost missed the holocron.
Juno,
There's one
I'm not sure what I'm
left
looking
over
at
here.
Are you picking up anything?
Just some panic transmissions. The scavengers didn't expect any droid resistance.
Those are not droids. Yeah, but in addition to rebuilding like a replica of the Jedi Temple on Coruscant, Cas Imperatus has also created a kind of like these half droid, half force beings in order to guard his little Jedi Temple. And these guys are actually really tough for this part of the game, just because they have a lot of health and most of their attacks cannot be interrupted outside of using force lightning. And in addition to all that, they also have the ability to teleport around the map as long as they are inside their kind of like patrol sector. So it doesn't really matter if we chuck them into the lava or not. So I can chuck this guy into the lava, but then another will just come and take his place. So there's one more guy over there, he's gonna teleport like this. Okay, and over here there's another holocron. It's nice having these extra holocrons over here because when we pick up a holocron, we actually get a complete refill of both our life and force power. Is there another? No, okay. And we want to watch out for these crates over here because these crates can actually explode as well. So what can happen is that we can try to shock one of the Rhodians around.
The scanners aren't picking up any power signatures from those droids. It's as if they're being powered by the Force.
Yep, I mean, as if the glowing Force energy didn't give it away.
Eclipse to Starkiller. Watch your step. Readouts are showing a massive river of toxic hyperdrive plasma nearby.
Yeah, I'm looking right at it.
You'll need to find a way to the scavenger's camp nearby. Head through the bottom of that blockade runner.
That's kind of a rare dialogue. I don't remember ever hearing that when I do my playthrough casually. Oh, there's another skiff. Oh, did we get the 10 already? Okay, that's kind of quick. Normally, I get the 10 after we disable that. After we disable the shield generator later on. But that's nice to get it out of the way. But yeah, so one thing I forgot to mention earlier is that now we have the ability to channel lightning into our saber attacks. So kind of like the area slam that we just did yesterday that we unlocked like this. Now if we use the force lightning button in between our saber sequences, then we'll be able to infuse our saber strikes with force lightning, and that would actually do basically all the other effects that a regular force lightning would give us. So we can short out enemy paths, we can use it to charge up nearby like explosive crates and whatnot. You know what? I should pick up upgrades just before we head to the next section, because the next section can get a little bit tough just with all those heavy gunners over there. Let's see, Sith Slash. Yep. So Sith Slash and Sith Saber Smash are the ones that I want to be picking up. At least, at least for this section of the game. Defense Mastery, we can pick that up as well, just to deal with all the other gunners. Because melee enemies, we are faster than most melee enemies, so we don't really have to worry about getting hit by those. And over here, I kind of want to watch out not to get too overzealous and fall down into the lava. Oh, who hit me with the crate? Oh, this guy. Okay. Can we shock him again? Oh, is there another guy behind us? I saw another crate moving. Oh, there he is. Ow. And this is probably my favorite planet just because of how like normally you wouldn't expect kind of like a makeshift fort that they made out of all these like scrap materials. And I don't think we normally see these kinds of environments, like this run-down kind of aesthetic in these Star Wars games. Usually it's really pristine. No, usually it's really well defined. Either it's like one of those Tatooine or Endor, where things are kind of primitive, or it's kind of or some of the other environments like the Death Stars or the Imperial Starfighters, the Imperial cruisers, like the flagships, where everything looks really pristine and well organized. But this one's kind of new and unique, where we have these run-down metals, but then we also have a kind of primitive feeling to it. And I'll leave that other holocron on the far side just until we come back from this after disabling the shield, just so we get a way to recharge our health after fighting off all the reinforcements. And over there are some more skiffs if we don't have the 10 yet. And this is where I normally would get my 9th and 10th skiff destruction. But for some reason I don't know why I'm ahead today. But I guess that's kind of a good thing. Okay, is that everybody? That should be everybody. Oh, the skiff isn't moving. Oh, and if we pick up one of these engines and we aim it towards the skiff and then shock it, we can actually. What? I guess I aimed it the wrong way. Let's try again. Yeah, we can actually shoot it at the skiff like that. Just a little bit of cool attention to detail. And that's something that I really appreciate. Some of these are older Star Wars games, even though they might not be as polished on the technical department, they never really fail to pay attention to all the little things in the details. And it's not just this game, and in fact this game isn't even the best in that department. Some of the even older Star Wars games have an even more impressive track record of making sure you can interact with all the little things. And that's something that I really miss about in the modern games. The modern games, they all look really fancy, but the amount of things that you can actually interact with don't really compare all that well to some of the older games, whether that's just in the Star Wars titles or in some of the other like AAA titles. Nope. Oh, I wonder if I can shoot one of the engines at these guys. But yeah, we can see like how we are just getting bombarded with all these assault cannons. So we really that final defense upgrade really saved us a lot of damage. Can I find a cannon? Not a cannon. Can I find an engine? So aim it at this guy. Nope. Wait, where's the trooper? I guess it doesn't matter. think we are coming close to kind of like a mini boss of this map. And over here, we have one of these cool little draining drones, grab drones they call it. But what they can do is they can float around you and they can tether themselves to you in force energy, and that basically will drain all your health, not your health, drain all of your force powers. And I think it starts dipping into your health as well if you just if you don't take them out after they've drained off all your force energy. Let me check out this guy and then we can see if that's true or not. So this guy's taking all of my force energy. Where is he? Alright, so let him take all of my force. Alright, come on. So he drained off my force. Okay, he doesn't dip into my health. Oh, can we not target the hyperdrive? There we go. Oh god, I think I fell off the map. Hopefully this cutscene brings me back to the main arena. Otherwise we'll have to do a quick restart. Oh god. Okay, yep, that was close. This is one of the many, I think there are like 3 junk titans before we reach the boss. And this one in particular we can actually cheese it. So so we see that little power core over there, we can actually charge it up with Force Lightning. And that would basically put this junk titan into kind of like a stunned mode. And then there's also another, and then there's also like this kind of gigantic crane. Okay, let me focus here. Okay, if we target this crane, we can actually... Nope. Target the crane. Galen, come on. No, not the boss, man. Okay, so target the crane. And then if we power up the crane, then that will act as kind of like a prison for this junk titan. And then can we target it again? No? But if you can't use like these environmental objects, then you can always just target the titan yourself and use Force Lightning on them. And that will basically buy you like a couple seconds to reposition. Yep, and he's down. So the first 2 inputs of these QTE is always the same, it's just the finisher, depending on whether Galen wants to use his lightsaber or if he wants to use Force Lightning to take out the Titan. Okay, so that's one of the bonus objectives completed. And then if we just hold grip on this weakened bridge, then Galen will break it apart and make a kind of makeshift platform for us to continue forwards. Yeah, just like what you just saw. Without Force Lightning, then we can't actually interrupt these guys as easily. And specifically, we want to watch out for that thrust attack, because depending on positioning, like if we stand over here and we get hit by the thrust, that will send us right off the edge and into the pit. over here, this is kind of like an exploration challenge where we have to reach this holocron and then come back just by using all of these like janky platforms, because these platforms they can actually curl all the way down, and if they do that, so let me try to get it to curl all the way down, yeah, like that. If you go overboard with it, then you won't be able to like stand on top of them. So you actually have to like be careful with your telekinesis and not bring these platforms all the way down. And all of this is over like a gigantic pit, so if you miss a jump, then you just fall right into the pit. Oh, this guy's still alive. Okay. Oh, where did this new one come from? Okay, so we are coming up to another junk titan, and this time there's no crane for us to power up, so we'll just have to do it just on our own. And most of these giant enemy, if we use aerial attacks, and then when we finally reach the ground, we do kind of like a saber slam like that, then usually it's good enough to interrupt whatever attacks they are doing. And it works on most of the enemies that are of like a bigger size. So it works on the Rancors that we'll see later on, it works on these junk titans, it works on the ATSTs. But yeah, one of the problems is that if we get the positioning wrong, then we'll basically stunlock ourselves for like a couple attacks. So these first two attacks are always the same, and then I think this time Galen uses the severed arm of the Titan just to impale it. And then later on, I think there's one more, and then that one he uses Force Lightning to take it out. Oh, we are at the end already. That's quick. Hopefully I didn't miss any holocrons, because I kind of do want to get the final upgrade for Force Lightning. Oh, oops. I will get this one first, I guess. Okay, we got all of the holocrons, so we can just do the upgrades just before we reach the boss of the sector. So I want to pick up the final Saber Smash. This one. And then can I pick up one more combat art? Probably not. Yeah. We'll have to wait until tomorrow. Do I want health or do I want mitigation? Health is probably better. Cast Imperatus is probably the most annoying boss of the entire game, just because he has a kind of a unique model. He's really fast, but he's also really tiny, and he has like the like this miniature Dr. Oct device strapped into him, so he can just like dart around the map with all the, like those tentacles, not tentacles, like kind of like miniature spider legs, and then all of his attacks have incredibly wide coverage just thanks to his robotic spider legs. So the only thing that can actually interrupt him is Force Lightning, so that's why I saved up all of our points to upgrade the Force Lightning. But every time you knock him down, or every time you do damage to him, it puts him in kind of like a recovery phase where whenever he gets up, he will always get up with a gigantic sweeping attack. So that's what makes him like a really pain in the ass to deal with, and
Cast Imperatus at last.
Don't worry, Masters. I'll defend you from this Sith trash.
yeah, he's just completely unhinged. So whenever you see, yeah, you see how yeah, you just see how wide his reach actually is. So this is one of the like mini games that we can do.
The temple.
Wait, who are these guys?
Destroying our precious temple.
Yep, and he also has this kind of combo attack that he can do. Yeah, that's why I also picked up the lightning attack for our sabers, just so we can. Oh, we have another one of these. Okay. Yeah, trying to combo him with lightning is probably the most consistent way to do damage to him, because if you try to charge him with your saber, then he'll just either block everything and then retaliate, or he'll just dart out of the way and just hit you with a force push like that. Yeah, just like that, most of my health is gone already.
I will defend the Jedi Council.
Yep, and if you're not watching out for that, then you'll just get caught by that gigantic force repulse attack. And throughout the fight, he'll summon 2 junk titans, and these junk titans are somewhat weaker than the ones we fought outside, and we can just stun lock them with our saber attacks like this. So this is one of the reasons. So this is the other reason why I made sure to get the saber smash attack for our lightsaber for the combat art, just so we don't have to waste time trying to fight these junk titans normally. So these junk titans basically just work as kind of like a health refill, just because the developers probably know this guy's going to do a lot of damage anyway. Hey, I can't target those debris. Is that normal? Okay, that's not normal. Alright. That should be it, right? He should come back? No? Alright, there he is. And we want to jump because when he lands, he's going to create that gigantic shock wave as well. Alright, are you jumping? Yes. Yep, so if we attack him without disabling his prosthetic with force lightning, then he'll just block it and then hit us back with his like sweeping attacks. Yeah, like we can't actually hit him with the saber at all. Yep, and even with the shock, then yeah, like that time, even with the shock, he was still able to recover quickly. What is he doing? Oh, we want to duck out of this. Just a lot of opportunities to take massive amount of damage on this guy.
I will stop him, Master Yoda. I will.
And he is by far the most difficult bosses in the... Oh god. Yeah, and he is by far the most difficult bosses in the boss in the entire game. Even the final boss isn't this annoying to deal with. Yeah, and he has a way to break our block as well. Yep. Oh my god. Lightning, please. Alright, duck out of this.
You are not.
Alright, what is he doing? He's doing a repulse. And he should summon the next Junk Titan pretty soon. Yeah, I think this is the Junk Titan now. Wait, is it? Yes. Okay. Yeah, that's nice. Because I really need this health refill. And we want to watch out for our positioning here as well, just because he can actually still hurl debris at us while this Junk Titan is active. And I think this is the one where Galen takes it down with like a big barrage of force lightning. Yep. Okay, I'll just play it safe over here and hide behind this pillar, because he won't be able to reach us with all those debris from behind this pillar. So it's just a nice little place where you can chill out and not have to worry about trying to target the debris and throw it back at him. Okay, we don't want to give chase. Oh my god. Alright, what is he doing? Alright, move away.
You have no right to the Force!
Yeah, and just all the like little cheap attacks that he can do. Like, he can just really surprise you. And all of his attacks do a lot of damage as well, so like that's not something you really would be expecting for this early in the game. Alright, there are no more Junk Titans, so he's gonna dive bomb. Can we target the boss? Yep. Alright, watch out, don't get hit. Yeah, like that. Oh my god, okay. We really need... What is he doing? Oh my god. Okay, that's really close.
Sorry, Masters. I've failed you again.
Juno, I'm done here.
Yep, okay, so that's one more Jedi slain. And thank you everybody for watching, and come back tomorrow and we'll see what other task Lord Vader has for us.